Stereotypes.
Lakir ke fakir.
If you don't know what a stereotype is, it's a fixed idea that we have made or formed about a particular group of people, generally negative, on the basis of their appearance. Well, mostly on the basis of their appearance. I think most of you will agree that we all stereotype each other no matter what ethnicity, race, or background you have. We all have made a fixed idea about each other. For example, Americans stereotype India as poor. They think Indian kids only play with mud, and we think American kids only play with guns. So basically, we all have stereotypes. But since I'm from India, let's talk about what kind of dumb stereotypes world has about us. When someone says South Asia, the first and the only thing that comes in their mind is India. I don't know why. South Asia consists of Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Maldives and Sri Lanka. Then why they think when someone is talking about South Asia, it must be India? I think that's probably because we have the highest population among them. Everyone in South Asia looks the same and India has the highest population. So that means everyone is Indian. It doesn't sound that bad, I know, but just imagine the news headline says there was a terrorist attack in South Asia. Oh, that means there was a terrorist attack in India. Indians are terrorists and you are dumb. So please expand your geography. The whole South Asia is not India. One of the stereotypes that really makes me laugh is people think that all Indians are good at maths. Well, it's kinda true, most of the Indians are indeed good at maths. Not all. Now this pretty much sounds like a positive stereotype, right? But if you ask me, I don't think there is anything like positive stereotype exists. Judging a whole group based on one or two people is kinda stupid. Let me give you an example. These are some random foreigners. One of them thinks all Indians are genius because they are good at maths and they win every Bumblebee. Do you remember Bumblebee?
Iridocyclitis.
So he thinks all Indians are smart and she thinks most Indians are dumb because she might have opened Omegle or something. Now to find out who is correct or to kinda satisfy their dumb egos, they call random Indians to find out if the whole country is dumb or smart. The dignity of the whole country lies in diabetes. I mean these hands, these hands.
Hi, how are you guys?
Yeah,
Very
good.
good.
What do you do here?
Yeah, I'm an accountant.
7/8.
7, 8.
Yep.
What was the question?
7/8.
The end result is they ended up stereotyping all Indians as dumb and I ended up stereotyping all Americans as psychopaths. Just imagine you somehow figured out how to talk with your favorite celebrity or some social media star or whatever. And out of thousands of people trying to connect the call, you become the selected one who gets to talk with them. Your call is now connected. Hey sir, I'm a big fan of yours. I like your every 7-8. I'm sorry sir. 7-8. 7-8. So he rushed to give an answer because his favorite celebrity asked him 7-8. What the fuck is 7-8? 9-10?
54.
No,
No.
56, you dumbass India.
Just around 5 to 6 Indians made them believe all Indians are dumb, and then all Indians came together, made them believe they were dumb. Now, if you waste a lot of your time on YouTube, I think you already know about the Curry Police song that has received a lot of hate for stereotyping Indians. If you don't know about this song, let me just summarize the whole thing for you. There was some Japanese music company that is known for making controversial songs, made a song about India, Curry Police. This whole song is just dumb. Lyrics are like, I only eat curry, if I eat anything other than curry I will start dancing naked, and then they showed a random pregnant lady and said that she's pregnant with curry. So basically this whole song is racially stereotyped, or perhaps they didn't know that calling Indians curry is a racial slur. I was again doing a little bit of research, like why is calling South Asians as curry is a racial slur? Because to be honest, I've never faced any racism. Well, it's probably because I've never traveled outside India, but so I found this on Urban Dictionary. Slang used to call someone who is of Indian, Pakistani, Bangladeshi or Sri Lankan backgrounds because of their similar backgrounds, but most importantly their unmistakable association to curry. That is, they smell like curry, their houses smell like curry, all from eating curry all the time. As the smell of the curry seeps into the walls of the house and into their clothes and belongings inside their house. There is a big problem with Indian, Pakistanis etc. trying to find houses and apartments for rents in Western countries because the landlords are scared they are going to sink up the house of curry, and they will find it hard to get tenants in the future as it is almost impossible to fully get rid of the smell inside the house, as the smell would have sunk into everything in the house. I think he's confused between curry and witchcrafts. What the fuck? Now I'm also feeling offended from that song. I was looking through more random videos and then I came across this. Was called curry brownie in school, says Priyanka Chopra. It means Priyanka Chopra has also faced racism in her high school.
Racism exists in a very big way all over the world, I feel. And yes, I faced it when I was in high school in a really big way because I was also an insecure 16-year-old. I was the only Indian girl in my school and people used to call me Brownie. They used to say, what? There was one which was, they used to call me Curry. And they say, oh, can you smell the curry whenever I used to walk past?
It's so scary. It's heartbreaking to see all this. She would have faced so much racism in her high school. It's sad. You know, she faced so much racism that she became racist and started promoting fairness creams.
Racism exists.
Priyanka Chopra is my idol actually, yeah. She taught me that racism is increasing every day and the only way to stop racism is by becoming racist. Modern problems require modern solutions. You get it? If you can't deal with racism, become racist. If everyone is racist, then there won't be anything like racism, right? Unity is strength. Allahu Akbar. Now about the song, they have already made the song private and I think that was the right thing to do cause calling Indians curry is a racial slur and from that song they are just generalizing it. I don't want random people to come up to me and start calling me curry, but I can't understand why Indians are still so outraged about this. Like, I get it, it was racist, but they made the song private, right? They made it private, but that song has been resurfaced again by Indians with a boost because of all the controversy. So now more and more people will watch that song and stereotype us. Good job. They have also publicly apologized for it, so it's done, I guess. Why some people are still outraged about this? I mean, we also stereotype each other, right? We stereotype each other worse than that Curry Police song. Like if someone is from Assam, people start calling him Momo or Chow Mein. Let me tell you one thing, this is also racism. West Bengal and UP gets very badly stereotyped in India. Indians stereotype each other, but if someone else starts stereotyping us, that's unacceptable. For example, this is the guy Rom Rom Ji who bought this stupid song to light, and he made some pretty valid points. Like, how can you say we only eat curry, and if we don't get curry, we will start dancing naked? What do you mean by that? It's correct, and I totally support this. After watching his video, I was like, wow, he's smart. So I opened his channel. This is his channel banner, okay? This is Japan. It's probably Mount Fuji. Here is a welcome cat and a random Japanese girl, probably wearing some traditional outfit. Such a beautiful scene of Japan. And right next to this beautiful scene, he's taking a dump. I'm sorry to tell you this, but you know you are also stereotyping India, right? Channel banner represents what your whole channel is about. So I believe your whole channel is about stereotyping India. Just imagine a random Japanese guy came across his channel and the first thing he sees is this. Dude, you're leaving some great first impression. I think his main problem with that song was, how can they say we will start dancing naked if we don't get curry? I don't dance naked, I prefer to poop. Mahatma Gandhi once said, you can't change how people treat you or what they say about you. All you can do is change how you react to it. So let's see how exactly Indians reacted to this song. I came across this channel, Common Raj. His video seems nice, 95% like-dislike ratio, it's pretty good. And he have more than 200,000 subscribers. Wow, so I think he must have made some valid points. Let's read the video title, Namaste Curry Police and Kohei insulted India. Angry face. Japan roasted and exposed. So because some Japanese people made a song about India, he roasted the whole Japan. This guy roasted the whole country. How can you roast an entire... I don't have that much talent, okay? I'm sorry. I don't even have to watch this video. Like, how can you roast an entire country? Besides stereotyping it.
मैंने रातों रात स्क्रिप्ट लिखी भाई।
सारा जापानियों खुद की शक्ल तुमने देखी है? तुम सारे सबके सब ऐसी शक्ल लेके पैदा हो कि तुम इंसान डिफरेंस ना कर सके कि सारा चीनी है कि जापानी है कि वियतनामी है कि कोरियन है, तुम सबकी शक्ल एक सी है। अगर किसी लड़की को उसका पति छोड़ के भाग जाता है और उसका बच्चा बाहर, उसको तो हर गली में उसके पापा मिल जाएंगे। बस वो बेचारा थोड़ा सा परेशान हो जाएगा कि मेरा असली बाप कौन है, क्योंकि सबकी शक्लें तो वहां पर एक जैसी दिखती है। बताओ अब इसको देख के बताना कि कहां से बिलोंग करता है। बताओ कहां से बिलोंग करता है ये? जापानी है कि चीनी है कि कोरियन है कि वियतनामी है? कहां का ये बताओ?
मैंने रातों रात स्क्रिप्ट लिखी भाई।
They got roasted. I'm scared. Please don't roast me. At least not with those stupid goggles, please. The like-dislike ratio is itself pretty scary. Indians are angry that some Japanese people stereotype them, and now an Indian is stereotyping the whole Japan and they are supporting it. What the fuck?
सुसाइड फॉरेस्ट की तरह, ये सुसाइड फॉरेस्ट तुम लोगों ने देखा होगा, बिल्कुल इसी की तरह जापानी लोग हैं, बाहर से खूबसूरत और हरे भरे, अंदर से काले और मरे हुए। अगर हमारा प्लेनेट अर्थ पृथ्वी अगर एक औरत है तो अर्थ का सबूत है कि भाई उसे छोटे लिंग वाले लोग बिल्कुल नहीं पसंद।
अगर हमारी पृथ्वी then earthquake. स्क्रिप्ट लिखी है I can't.
मैंने रातों रात स्क्रिप्ट लिखी भाई.
Then later on, because he can make the whole video stereotyping Japan, I mean, how many times can you make fun of someone's appearance? So because he was running out of stereotypes, he wrote a script. No, he stole a joke. And I must say, he sure has some talent. Like, how can you make a funny joke sound so unfunny?
तो एक चीज नोटिस किया, वो ब्लर कर देते हैं. आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज द रीजन. एक तो तू ब्लर कर रहा है, तू पॉर्न दिखा रहा है, तू ब्लर कर रहा है. हरामजादी चाहता कि हम फैमिली के साथ देखें.
मुझे ब्लर करने का लॉजिक बिल्कुल समझ में नहीं आया. मतलब ये फोन वीडियोस क्या तुम लोग फैमिली के साथ देखते हो हैं? तुम्हारे मम्मी पापा सब लोग मिलके साथ में देखते हैं फोन वीडियो.
मैंने रातों रात स्क्रिप्ट लिखी भाई.
More than 200,000 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. What? Curry Police is trending. Let me write a script. What should I make this about? Curry Police was made by Japanese. Let's just roast the entire country. Now script. They have small eyes, small eyes, small penis. They have small penis, small. Ah shit, not small, very small. I'm so funny. It's so small. It's so small that I think I've got a competition for my brain. Now the question is, why people have such stereotypes about us? I think it's mostly because of Bollywood and YouTube. Have you watched Slumdog Millionaires? I don't like Bollywood movies, but I watched that particular movie because it won multiple awards and Oscar. And I think that's what everyone does. People prefer to watch old movies only if it has won some awards. See, the movie was great and I really enjoyed it. But as the name suggests, Slumdog Millionaires, that whole movie was made in India's slums. So I think that's the reason most people think India is a poor country, because they have only seen the poor part of it. Not just Slumdogs, most of the Bollywood movies focus on negative sides of India. Even on YouTube, whenever a foreigner comes to India, the only place he wants to travel first is the slums. I don't know for what reason. Maybe they are a loser in their country, that's why they travel in slums and feel like a king. I don't know. You can find thousands of videos regarding foreigners in slums. India is a poor country, foreigner exposing the truth. Well, the real question is, who the fuck asked you to? Listen, you wanna be Sherlock Holmes? You're there to travel. Just travel and fuck off. Indians are really nice. They don't care about something like invasion of privacy. If you go in India's slums with a camera, they will allow you to record them. But if you go in US slums with a camera, oh boy. You will never find any of these stupid vloggers trying to make videos on America's slums, because firstly, no one likes to bring up the negative side of their country, and secondly, they are very well aware of invasion of privacy. Then why they make such videos? Because negativity spreads way faster than positivity. Do you think a video like I am enjoying in modern city of India would have got this much views? So the whole point of this video is stop stereotyping. I mean, I know you will not stop stereotyping just because I said it, but I wanted to end this video with some positive note. So yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching.